Do you want to know how much time you really have left? Because here's the truth. Once you pass 70, every year starts to feel more precious, more fleeting, like sand slipping through your fingers. And the surprising part? Your body is already whispering clues, silent signals, telling you how much time you may still have. Some people at 70 still move like they're in their 50s, strong, sharp, full of life. Others? They start to fade, they slow down, fatigue creeps in, illnesses linger longer, joy feels harder to reach. Why? It's not random. The difference often lies in a handful of signs. 7, to be exact. Subtle yet powerful indicators, scientifically backed, that can quietly predict how long you might live. And once you spot these signs in yourself, you won't just know where you stand, you'll know exactly how to respond. You'll know what steps to take, what choices to change, to live not just longer, but better. So stay with me. Watch till the very end. Because something small, something you've been overlooking, might be the very thing shortening your life. And once you recognize it, you'll be empowered to take control of your future. Let's begin. Sign 1. Your walking speed. Let me ask you a simple question. How fast do you walk? Not a sprint, not jogging, just your regular walking pace when heading to the kitchen, or crossing a street, or getting to the mailbox. That pace, yes, that ordinary rhythm of your steps, might be one of the strongest predictors of your longevity. And I know, it sounds too simple to matter, but science says otherwise. Studies from major medical journals have revealed something profound. People in their 70s and beyond, who walk at a steady, brisk pace, tend to live longer, healthier lives than those who walk slowly or unsteadily. Why? Because your walking speed is more than just motion. It's a mirror. It reflects your heart function, your lung capacity, your leg strength, your balance, and yes, even your brain's sharpness. Let me introduce you to 2 real-life examples, Joe and Frank. Both are 75 years old. Joe? He walks every morning. Same route, same energy. His stride is steady, confident. He doesn't struggle with stairs. He doesn't shuffle. He keeps pace with others and feels strong doing it. Frank? Frank used to be active, but these days, his walk has slowed. He pauses more often. He finds himself leaning on furniture. Crossing the street feels risky, and lately, he feels like he's dragging his feet. Now here's the thing. Joe's walking pace is a silent but powerful sign that his internal systems are still in sync. Muscles firing properly. The brain communicates with the body, heart pumping efficiently. Frank's slow shuffle, on the other hand, might be a whisper from his body. A whisper saying, "Hey, something's off. We're losing strength. We're losing resilience." And here's what most people don't realize. A slow, unsteady walk isn't just about age. It can be a precursor to more serious issues, like early-stage cognitive decline, circulatory problems, or weakening muscles that can lead to dangerous falls. But, and this is the good news, you can change this. Yes, even now. Especially now. Walking speed isn't set in stone. In fact, it's one of the most modifiable longevity factors we have. Start small. A 10-minute walk each morning, a few stairs instead of the elevator. Try walking with light ankle weights. Maybe join a local walking group for some social motivation. Because here's the truth. The faster and more confidently you move through life, literally, the longer you'll likely keep moving. So today, I challenge you. Pay attention to your pace. Ask yourself, have I slowed down? Do I feel strong and balanced on my feet? Because the way you walk today might just tell you how long you'll walk into tomorrow. Sign 2. Your grip strength. It might sound strange, even silly, but the strength of your handshake, yes, your handshake, can quietly reveal the strength of your future. If you've ever felt your grip weakening, if holding a heavy grocery bag feels harder than it used to, or if opening a stubborn jar lid has started to feel like a battle, you might be ignoring one of the clearest signs of aging that matters most. Why? Because research across multiple international studies has proven something remarkable. Grip strength is directly linked to overall vitality, independence, and life expectancy. A strong grip isn't just about your hands. It reflects the health of your muscles, nervous system, circulation, and even your brain's ability to coordinate movement. Let me tell you about two men, Robert and Walter, both 78 years old. Robert, he's kept active for years. Nothing extreme, just light strength training with hand weights, walking, and squeezing a stress ball while watching TV. His handshake? Firm, steady. He still opens jars without asking for help. He even carries his groceries in one trip, because that's how he's always done it. Walter, on the other hand, started noticing that things were slipping, literally. He couldn't twist bottle caps like he used to. His grip would give out when lifting pans or pulling weeds in the garden. He brushed it off as normal aging, but what he didn't know is that grip strength decline can be the first physical sign of frailty. And frailty isn't just about weakness, it's a major predictor of falls, hospitalizations, and even mortality in older adults. Here's the thing, your hands are a reflection of your total body strength. If your grip is fading, chances are, so is your muscle mass. And with muscle loss comes less balance, slower reaction time, and greater risk of injury. But, and I say this with full confidence, this is reversible. That's right. You can rebuild strength at any age, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Start small. Squeeze a tennis ball daily. Use hand grippers while watching the news. Carry small grocery bags instead of using a cart. Do wrist curls or fingertip push-ups if you're up for it. You don't need a gym, you need intention. And remember this, the strength of your grip isn't just physical, it's symbolic. It's how you hold on to life, how you face challenges. How do you say, I'm still here, I'm still strong, and I'm not letting go? So pause for a moment. Clench your fist. Notice how strong it feels. Is your grip confident or fading? If it's fading, don't panic. But don't ignore it either, because how well you hold on to the small things today might just determine how well you'll hold on to life in the years to come. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment the number 2 below to let me know you're here and that you're still holding on strong. And if you haven't yet, take a second to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss the next vital signs we're about to cover. Now, let's keep moving forward. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg. Here's a question for you. Can you stand on one leg for just 10 seconds without wobbling? No holding on to a chair, no hopping. Just lift one foot, stay still, and count slowly to 10. Simple, right? But what if I told you this test could predict how long you'll live? That's not drama, it's science. Recent studies from aging researchers across Japan, the UK, and the US have all revealed something profound. The ability to balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a strong, independent marker of longevity in older adults. Think about it. Balance is not just about posture. It's about your brain working in sync with your body, your muscles, joints, and nerves firing together, your inner ear, eyes, and reflexes cooperating like a perfect team. When balance starts to slip, it's rarely random. It's a sign that something deeper might be changing. Now let me introduce you to Carol and Nancy. Both are 72. Both live in the same neighborhood, but their aging paths entirely different. Carol takes a brisk walk every morning. Twice a week she does yoga. She even stands on one foot while brushing her teeth, just for fun. Nancy, meanwhile, has slowed down. She doesn't feel confident getting out of the shower. She avoids uneven sidewalks, and when she tried standing on one foot last month, she tipped over in 3 seconds and laughed nervously. But beneath that laugh was a twinge of fear, because losing balance isn't just about falling, though falls can be devastating. It's about losing control, losing independence, and slowly pulling away from the activities that bring you joy. Now here's the hope. Just like grip strength, balance can be trained, improved, strengthened, even reversed. Here's what you can do starting today. Practice standing on one foot each morning for 10 seconds, next to a counter for safety. Try heel-to-toe walking across the room, like walking on a tightrope line. Consider Tai Chi or gentle yoga. They're incredible for coordination and muscle control. Strengthen your core and hip muscles with simple exercises. And here's a powerful mindset shift. Every time you practice balance, you're not just training your body. You're telling your brain, I'm still connected. I'm still capable. I'm still steady in who I am. Take the test again, right now. Stand tall. Lift your foot. Count to 10. Did you do it? If yes, amazing. Keep practicing to maintain it. If not, don't stress. But do pay attention. This isn't about shame. It's about awareness. Because the strength to stand on one leg is really the strength to stand tall in life. If you're still watching and this message resonates, please comment on the number 3 below and let me know you're walking this path of awareness and strength with me. And make sure you've subscribed and hit that bell icon. We're not done yet, and the next sign might surprise you. Let's move on. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. Let me ask you something simple, but serious. How did you sleep last night? Did you drift off easily, sleep soundly, and wake up feeling refreshed? Or did you toss and turn, check the clock at 3 a.m., and wake up already tired? Because here's what the science tells us. The way you sleep after 70 could be whispering something powerful about how long you'll live. It's not just about feeling rested. Sleep is your body's built-in repair system. When you sleep well, your brain clears out waste and toxins, your heart rate stabilizes, your immune system strengthens, your mood, memory, and hormones all get recalibrated. And when you don't, well, it's like trying to drive a car without ever changing the oil. Things break down faster. Let me introduce you to Henry and Bill. Both are 75, both retired. But their nights couldn't be more different. Henry goes to bed around 10:30, wakes at 6:30, and rarely stirs. He keeps the room dark and cool, avoids screens at night, and takes a short walk before dinner. Bill, on the other hand, is stuck in a pattern of poor sleep. He stays up late watching TV, wakes up multiple times, and sometimes scrolls his phone to fall back asleep. Most mornings, he feels foggy, irritable, and drained. Now here's what's happening behind the scenes. Bill's poor sleep is quietly attacking his longevity. It's increasing his risk of high blood pressure, memory problems, weakened immunity, even Alzheimer's disease. And here's something people rarely talk about. Sleep issues in older adults are often tied to hidden health problems, like sleep apnea, depression, or even the early stages of cognitive decline. If you're waking up exhausted, even after being in bed for 8 hours, something deeper might be going on. But there's good news. Sleep quality isn't set in stone. Here's what you can start doing tonight. Stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Get morning sunlight to reset your circadian rhythm. Limit screen time in the hour before bed. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. Create a cool, dark, quiet sleeping space. And don't be afraid to talk to your doctor about your sleep. Too many seniors suffer in silence thinking bad sleep is just part of aging. It's not. And fixing your sleep could add years to your life. So ask yourself honestly, are you sleeping well or sleeping poorly and ignoring it? Because every night of good sleep is like depositing more time into your health bank. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, comment the number 4 below, so I know you're still with me on this journey. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. There's more life-changing insight coming your way. Let's keep going. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. Tell me honestly, have you noticed yourself skipping meals lately? Pushing away your plate earlier than you used to? Or just not feeling hungry the way you did 10 years ago? Many people assume it's just part of aging. But here's the truth. A changing appetite after 70 is one of the clearest signs your body is asking for help. Let's talk about two women, Margaret and Susan. Both are 74. Both are intelligent, kind, and wise. But their daily habits? Vastly different. Margaret enjoys her meals. She looks forward to preparing her food: grilled salmon with lemon, sautéed greens, a handful of almonds for a snack. She eats slowly, mindfully, and listens to her body. Her weight is stable, her energy is high. Susan, on the other hand, barely touches her breakfast. She skips lunch if she's not feeling it. Dinner is often crackers and cheese or a frozen microwave meal. Over the past 6 months, she's unintentionally lost nearly 12 pounds, and yet, she hasn't told anyone. Now here's what you need to know. A shrinking appetite is not just a harmless side effect of aging. It's often the canary in the coal mine, a quiet alarm that your body is struggling. It could be signaling poor nutrient absorption, a drop in metabolic function, hormonal imbalances, depression, even the early signs of dementia. And here's the kicker. When you don't eat enough, especially protein and healthy fats, your body starts breaking down muscle for fuel. Less muscle means more weakness. More weakness means higher fall risk. More falls mean fewer years ahead. But here's the empowering part. You can change this. Starting now, here's how to reignite your appetite and fuel your body for longevity. Eat small, frequent meals, even if you're not hungry. Focus on protein, eggs, beans, fish, lean meats, Greek yogurt. Add healthy fats, olive oil, nuts, avocado. Make meals enjoyable again. Eat with a friend, put on calming music, or take your plate outside. Stay hydrated. Thirst can often disguise itself as a lost appetite. And if you've lost weight unexpectedly, talk to your doctor. This is not something to brush aside, because food isn't just fuel, it's nourishment for your muscles, your mind, and your mood. When you stop eating well, your body slowly starts shutting down. When you eat with purpose, you're sending your body a message. I'm not done living yet. So ask yourself today, are you still enjoying your meals? Or have you started treating food like a chore? Are you losing weight unintentionally? Or feeling full too fast? Has eating become lonely, boring, or mechanical? Because those answers might be telling you more about your longevity than you think. If you're still here and this resonated with you, drop the number 5 in the comments. I read every single one. Your voice matters. Your life matters. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're only getting started. In the next part, we'll talk about something that's less visible, but just as powerful. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. Now I know what you're thinking. At 70, I should be relaxing, not stressed. And you're right, you've earned that peace. But here's the reality. Life doesn't stop testing you. Bills still come. Health scares still happen. And sometimes, the people you love still bring heartbreak. But how do you respond to stress at this stage of life? That's what truly predicts how long and how well you'll live. Let's take two men, John and Richard, both 76. John has been through his share of storms. He lost his wife, faced a heart scare, struggled with finances. But every morning, he goes for a walk. He writes in a journal. He prays, he laughs, he talks to friends. He breathes deeply through the chaos. Richard? He holds it in. Every disappointment feels like a wall collapsing. He gets irritable, sleeps poorly. His blood pressure is rising. He's snapping at people he loves. He feels alone, but won't admit it. Here's what research and real life tell us. Chronic stress is like rust. You don't notice it at first, but it slowly eats away at your health. It raises inflammation in your body. It weakens your immune system. It messes with your sleep. And yes, it actually accelerates biological aging. That means more wrinkles, more fatigue, more forgetfulness, and fewer years. But here's the twist. Stress is not the enemy. It's how you handle it that counts. So let me ask you, do you hold on to stress like it's your job? Or do you have tools to let it go, to move through it instead of living in it? Here are simple, proven ways to handle stress after 70. Deep breathing exercises. 5 minutes a day can lower blood pressure. Daily movement, walks, stretches, or even light dancing, meditation, or prayer. Reconnect with something bigger than your problems. Limit the news. Protect your peace, not just your opinions. Laughter. Watch a comedy. Talk to a friend who makes you smile. Let it out. Talk to someone. Journal. Cry. Don't bottle it up. And don't underestimate the power of joy. Sometimes joy is the best medicine your body forgets. Let me tell you this with all the love I can give. Stress may be unavoidable, but suffering is often optional. The more calm, adaptable, and emotionally balanced you are, the longer and stronger your body stays. So ask yourself today, are you carrying stress like a backpack full of bricks? Or are you learning to set it down, breathe, and move forward? Because the strength of your mind is the fuel for your years. If this hit home for you, leave a 6 in the comments. Your story might help someone else breathe easier tonight. And if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button and ring the bell. Wise Wellness is where we learn not just how to live, but how to thrive. Sign 7. Your social connections. Let's cut to the truth. At 70 and beyond, the people you keep around you can either extend your life or quietly shrink it. It's not just about the company, it's about connection, real, meaningful human connection. Now imagine 2 women, Eleanor and Barbara. Both are 78. Both have lived full lives. But now, their daily realities couldn't be more different. Eleanor wakes up and checks her messages. Her daughter calls once a week. She meets friends for coffee. She laughs, she listens, she shares stories. Her calendar has birthdays, book clubs, and grandkid visits. Barbara wakes up to silence. She eats alone. She turns on the TV and lets it play for hours just to feel something. She thinks about calling someone, but decides not to. She tells herself, "No one really notices I'm not around." Here's the sobering truth. Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, dementia, and even premature death. It's not a metaphor, it's measurable science. Your nervous system literally changes when you feel disconnected. But here's the good news, and I mean really good. You can reverse this. You can choose to reconnect. You don't need dozens of friends. You just need one good conversation a week. One friend to laugh with, one neighbor to wave to, one grandchild who lights up when they hear your voice. Because social connection does more than lift your mood. It strengthens your immune system, lowers stress hormones, and boosts brain function. It's the most natural antidepressant on earth. So what can you do? Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Write a letter, yes, an actual letter. Join a local group or hobby circle, volunteer. Even a couple hours a week gives deep meaning. Ask someone out to lunch just because. And here's the kicker. You're not too old to make new friends. In fact, now is the perfect time. You've got wisdom, patience, stories, and time to share them. So ask yourself, are you connected or just surrounded by noise? Are you reaching out or waiting for someone else to make the first move? Because the relationships you nurture today aren't just about companionship, they're about survival, purpose, and joy. If this part of the video resonated with you, drop a 7 in the comments. Let's remind each other, we're not alone. Not now, not ever. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored all 7 signs, take a deep breath. This isn't about judging yourself. It's about awareness. So let me ask you gently, are you walking with strength, holding life with confidence, balancing well, sleeping deeply, eating mindfully, managing stress with grace, staying connected with people who matter? If not, it's okay. You're not too late. You're right on time. Because every day you choose to care for yourself is a day you win. The choices you make now, big or small, are shaping the years ahead. Not just how many you'll have, but how much life will be in each one. Take the walks. Eat the good food. Call the friend. Breathe through the hard moments. Rebuild your strength. Stay open to connection. And if this video sparked something inside you, something hopeful, something real, share that feeling. Comment below with one thing you'll take action on this week. And if this helps you, it will help someone else too. So like, share, and subscribe to Wise Wellness. This is Dr. Emma, and I want you to know, you are not just aging, you are evolving, and your best, healthiest, most empowered years can still be ahead. Let's walk this path together toward a future filled with peace, power, and purpose. See you in the next video.